Hi, and welcome to another Kentucky Bushcraft. And today we're going to be making some coffee. Me and Noah have come out in one of our favorite fishing holes. Show them this place here, Noah. And it's in the middle of winter, but it's still very nice and calming to come out here and see all the wonders of nature. And I want to send a special shout out to my friend and really big monkey. I took your advice, got me a machete, and man, it performed like a beauty as we were walking out here. So thanks a lot for that. So we're going to get our stove set up and we're going to cook something, try out our gear. So stay tuned with us. We might take us a minute, but this is our first test of our gear out in the wild, so to speak. So I got to get everything out and set up. You know, the hobo stove was invented back in the Great Depression in Americas because the people were so poor and they didn't have any homes. They got kicked out of their homes and they were migrating where they thought there was work. And so they would use whatever they could. And so it became coined as the hobo stove. And they would use whatever discarded items they could find, some soup cans, a vegetable can, and they would make a little oven. And, you know, it's necessity. What is it? What's the phrase, you know? Mother of invention is necessity, or something like that. But I really like using the sterno because I don't have to worry about chopping any sticks down. But with this hobo stove, I could use if I wanted to, I could use the sticks if I wanted to. So, but we're not going to today. I love modern conveniences, and so I got my tinder pouch here, and I do have several methods of starting fire. I got a magnifying glass, I got some matches, got some backups to backups, redundant, especially when it comes to something as important as fire. You always have to make sure that you have multiple ways to start the fire. So, anyways, let me find a good rock here. We'll set this on a good rock. Let's say right about there. We'll put my tent stakes in. One of the challenges that we had that I wanted to talk about, one of the things I was tagged in, was your spirituality with nature and what you know, and I took that as how you would think, what you think about when you go in the wild and what you see. And I really like when I come out here, it's peaceful, and I think about God's creation, and it gives me time to reflect and think about all the things that God has done for me and my family. And I think about when I was a kid, how when I lived in the South in Florida, and we were able to get bamboo there that had growing wild, and I was always in the woods, and I always had a big survival knife. It was about the time Rambo came out, and I always had something, you know, going on in the woods, had a fort being built or some kind of shelter. And so at one point I had an underground shelter. I dug it down 6 foot in the sand, and that's not too safe. Oh man, looking back it wasn't too safe, but I had it 6 foot deep, and it was like a series of tunnels, and I had it covered on the top with sticks, and then on top of that I had sand, so you couldn't see anything but the entrance. Hey Noah, do you have your lighter? I don't hate to have to break out this little ferrocerium rod. I need your lighter, buddy. What'd you say?